This map is our land. It's our home. There's only one thing to explain our city and our 4 districts. So, we must go back to the beginning. Many years ago, after World War III, some of the people in the city started rebelling against their leader and robbing. This gang of people were later expelled from the city and called looters. Many years later, the city of Quail was divided into the districts we know today. Rubra, the red district. Khairul, the blue district. Viridis, the green district. And Ludus, the yellow district. The city still has some conflict, especially between some districts, but this is why the rules were set in place. 1. You can't go to the other districts and must remain in yours. 2. Each person must respect the values of their district. 3. People are not allowed to read or to watch any films from the other districts. 4. Everyone must respect their leaders. 5. Between the districts, only Khairul and Viridis districts can trade goods, and only Ludus and Rubra can trade. 6. In school, children have to be taught to despise the other districts. 7. Each district have to have their own currency. 8. Every person must drink a cup of the water every day. 9. No one trespasses the borders of the city limits. And 10. Everyone must ask their district leader if they want to change district. Of course, today only the 5 first rules apply to our city. The others, well, they're just a precaution to keep everyone in the districts. This is why we have the water that the citizens have to drink to make them obedient.
The problem is, the looters might be coming back. Our borders are not strong enough. They are putting our city in danger. Our leader of the city will give her first speech today. She hasn't come out in years, which means our city is in jeopardy. Many people don't even know about this story and the looters, which is why we have to keep it a secret. Quailians, I am proud. We have come so far, thanks to you. The districts are thriving, thanks to you. Although, I wanted to remind you the importance of respect. Respect towards your friends and family, but also respect towards your leaders. I want to remind you the importance of drinking the water. It is crucial. Even so, I am proud. Proud of each and every one of you for contributing to our society and making it better each and every day. So, for this reason, we have won.
Sicarians, it's time. We made it. Today is the day of a new era. From now on, everyone must obey the government. If they don't, they will be executed by our guards. Sicarians, I believe in you. Don't disappoint me. Sicarians, we are in a world where war no longer exists. We are in a world where peace reigns. I congratulate you for helping us to make a better world. We won!
Our leader divides us into 4 different groups. Aventureti, all the brave people that have passed the Explorer test, which consists on surviving 40 days in a desert island. Intelligento, all the intelligent people up to 180 IQ are allowed to be in this group. Forte, All the strong people that have passed before the test, lift 200 kilograms, are allowed to be in this group. Protección. People in this group must pass the security test, a giant parkour course, and they must protect and control sicarios. The city is protected by tall walls and a massive security tower. On the other side of the barrier there is nothing else but ruins. The sky is always dark and full of clouds.
There are 10 different rules. You must wear subdued clothes. It is forbidden to smoke or drink alcoholic beverage. You have to sleep at least 12 hours a day. You must work for 12 hours a day. You are classified in 4 different groups. You are not allowed to leave your group. If you rebel against the government, you will be executed. You can't feel emotions in public. Sicarians have to work at least for 1 year of the army. You don't have a permission to drink.
Varium is a futuristic city established after a meteorite called Agate 51 that brought a terrible virus that was able to deform your whole body. Since then, the government PW, which means President of the World, established a regime which forced citizens to live forever in quarantine. No more houses, no more churches, nothing, just hospitals. Citizens must stay at their hospital rooms for assurance. They have to be controlled by robot doctors all day long. They should have medical appointments every day. They must wear a white uniform, so there is equality. Citizens are forbidden to not talk to humans unless the government says so. In any emergency, they can talk to robots. They can go outside twice a week, but accompanied by a robot. White kids have to study to become doctors in the future. However, black kids are trained to go to the war. Black people must be in a different hospital than a white person. Citizens can only read books from the hospital and about medicine. Cameras must be everywhere, and even in personal spaces. And guards must be everywhere to control that there is no violence or any rules breaked.
Varium, we have won. We have survived. We have power. The virus can control us. We will control it. You, as a society, we have made us the only and best city. We are strong, civilized, and powerful. Go to your medical apartments. Fight against its virus. Be a society. Make us proud. Make us invincible.
The tower.
In this movie, we are going to see how intellectual and healthy people
Corey, no, it's your mom.
struggle to survive in outer space under the orders of Christian, a villain child. He oppresses the people with the final purpose to make smarter generations.
Mais 35.
93.
If they make any infraction, they'll get expelled from their spaceship.
Good roll program confirmed. Challenger now heading downrange.
Dear citizens of Friendlick, we have created this strong government for you. You have this once-in-a-lifetime chance. Space was made for people like you.
We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are better than anyone else. We made this spaceship to train yourself in your capacities. You'll do this for the future, the children of tomorrow. For the evolution of our planet. For a stronger generation capable of not having any outburst which could provoke violence.
I did. I thought you broke my heart, so I rip open Aaron's neck. That is how much control you have over me.
The requirements are accessible to all of you. We just need as many women as men, at least with an 300 IQ level. Just keep in mind that if you disobey any of your leader orders, you'll be murdered either here on Earth or in space. We need this government to be the best, and we will need your help. You are forced to be happy, to show happiness, even if you're not willing to, so you won't get in trouble.
Will our main characters survive to this authoritarian government? Will they find a way out for humanity?
Our dystopian world is a futuristic and totalitarian world. After a terrible war, all civilizations split to different planets. One of the civilizations wants to gather them again, but the others don't want, so the population who wants to reunite them create an artificial intelligence to control them. After a few months, artificial intelligence decides to create factories for each civilization. The machine bans people from going outside and citizens are oppressed. They are controlled by cameras all the day, so they are not free. They must work 12 hours per day, they have to maintain the war machines, and they can't choose their clothing style, but they may have personal items. When artificial intelligence conquers a new civilization, she builds a new factory with more weapons to invade more territories. The film's main protagonist, Oliver Williams, is a tall boy with green eyes, one who belongs to an oppressed civilization. He writes every day about his problems and everything that happens to him in a diary.
Citizens, we have to reunite our people again, to be a unique and powerful civilization, before it's too late. With your hard work, we can make more weapons to help us in our cause. Keep it up, and we'll get our reward.
Herculeans. We are gathered here on the 13th of February to remind you the importance of our ways. Since the horrible war that we all suffered terribly, we have achieved what all of you prayed for during the conflict: absolute peace. We are doing our best to keep society in order so that we accomplish a better future. Do you remember the times when violence ruled the world and there was no way to live safely? Do you remember when you all had absolutely no money to even buy a cup of coffee? Do you remember how much we suffered? We gave you the opportunity to create a new and better life, with 3 daily meals that we assure you, and even houses of your own.
Unfortunately, not all of us have the intelligence and the economic capacity to form the perfect future that we all need, which is the reason for the creation of Rangers. Rangers number 1 and 2 work 11 hours a day to help us invent and create new technological and scientific progresses for a world of our own. However, Rangers 5, 6 and 7, you are not forgotten. We remind you that you are here because you have been one of the 150 chosen ones, and you contribute to our cause. We thank you all, our dearest Rokulians, for all that you do every day and for keeping peace in our world. Thank you, truly, and we will see each other on the 30th of March.
People of Linardum, our people. In the past, we lived a war that completely changed the history of our place. It was a horrible war where many deaths were caused. The Linars won and took the government away from the village. The Linars from that moment forced the citizens to take a drink of iron to be invincible.